Hello and welcome to Pop Documentary, everyone. This is your favourite Ekin on the microphone on the beautiful streets of Melbourne. Today we're here to find out what people think about public and private schools. Is it worth spending all that money to a private school, or can you possibly get the same quality at a public school? Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and like and subscribe to see more from us. Let's go. Public or private schools, and why?
I don't know if I could just pick one. I think that both had their merits. I think that private schools are good, private schools are fine. I go to a private school, but I think that public schools are also necessary and should be funded a lot because they're great and they're awesome. I think that both are good because learning's fun.
Beautiful. What a great answer. Have you been to a public school yourself or just private?
No, just private.
Just private.
Yep.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Public or private schools, and why?
Like, to choose between.
I went to private.
Yeah, no, just what do you think in general?
This is so much pressure.
That's where it's going.
I feel like just a kid.
Public or private schools?
I think both have their benefits.
Mm-hmm.
I think one obviously receives more funding, which definitely has an impact on the education level you receive.
And which one do you go to?
I went to a private school.
Do you think it was beneficial?
Yeah, it was definitely beneficial for what I wanted to do and where I wanted to get, but I also think that's like self-drive as well.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone else? Beautiful, well spoken.
Rounded it up well.
Anyone else want to participate?
Yeah.
Yes? No?
What else? Because please, I know.
Did anyone else go to a private or public school?
I think we all went to
All went to private? Yeah. Okay, do you want to answer? It's okay.
No.
We're just gathering opinions.
No, that was summed up really well.
What are your
Okay,
thoughts?
thank you. My thoughts, well, I went to a public school.
Yeah.
I think it definitely depends on the individual.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, guidance is important, but, for those who can't afford it, I think public school, definitely, there's some good teachers.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's also like, the environment.
It's the environment, definitely, and the way you're raised, your family. I think at the end, it depends on the individual, but you need a little bit of a push sometimes. Yeah. That's what I think. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Well, they both go to state public primary, but my son's going to be going to a semi-private for high school.
And why the switch?
Because we live in the West, Footscray, and there are not many good choices for high schools there, so we have to move to North Melbourne.
Okay. Beautiful. North Melbourne, which school do you think?
St. Aloysius.
St. Aloysius?
Yes, that's where he's
Beautiful.
going. Yeah.
And have you been happy with the education they're receiving?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, the primary school is amazing where they go,
love
Footscray City Primary School.
So you wouldn't pick any of the churches?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just a shame, we don't have good high schools in our area.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Depends on what you can afford. I think don't go out of your means. But do your own research so that you kind of understand what the school's focus is and what you want to give your kids access to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Which one did you go to?
Public.
Were you happy?
I was probably too happy though. Yeah.
I love the answer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Me too. You're an Australian?
No, we live in New Zealand.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just public or private schools and why.
That's a really interesting one. Our son's at a private school, but in theory I don't agree with private schools, but it depends on the child and what they need. So we made the decision to go against our principals and send him to a private school because we fortunately had the choice, but it's not there for everybody who have children who have learning disabilities. So
And it's helping him?
he's done really well, So, and I think he would be a different child if he'd have stayed in the state school. But not everyone has that choice, and that's the thing that sucks. So,
Really good answer.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. This
Difficult
is the channel.
question.
Difficult question, but definitely it depends on what the child needs.
yeah. And if you have the choice.
Yeah.
So-
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Have a lovely day. Okay. Public or private schools and why? What's your opinion?
We both work at private schools. Yeah.
Oh, I've hit the jackpot.
Yep, I would go private schools
Private.
just because of, in my area, so I'm not from down here,
Yeah.
but it's just a better choice in our area.
And obviously you're in the environment. What's your further opinions?
I don't have children, but I work at a private school. There's lots of pluses with it. Yeah.
Have you ever worked at a public school?
Yes, done my pracs.
And what would you say was different?
Just different, bigger school. And so the private school that I work at is a smaller community and everyone knows everyone. So,
Oh, that's cute. Like a boutique.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you worked at a public school?
I haven't worked in a public school.
Okay,
so, but
just private.
yeah, I know that the general stuff in our public school area is fairly, the treatment of teachers is pretty low. So
Would you say it depends on the area?
can do. Yeah, I think so.
Do you think it's worth the money?
I wouldn't say that, as in to send kids there. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
Yeah.
We've chosen that for our kids because I believe it is in our space. So
Yeah.
it's better for them.
Yeah, and you as a teacher, obviously.
Yeah.
You would think that's the,
Yeah, well, that's why I'm in the same school. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Me and my mum were in the same school too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum was a teacher too.
Public schools, I think.
Yeah.
I think if you people send their children to private schools, they're hollowing out the public school system. And I don't have much sympathy for sort of how do you put it, religious schools and that sort of thing. I'd rather people set their schools, but not everybody agrees with the way that public schools are run. But it does mean it does get hollowed out by people sending. And the money is spent on private schools could be much better spent.
That was
I'm
my
sure.
next question. I was going to ask, do you think the money's worth it?
I don't think so, but people have batty ideas. They often think, they'll get better discipline, if it's a Christian school or whatever, and that sort of thing. And I don't think it necessarily applies. There are all sorts of, they're just human people, humans running those places, and they have all the foibles and the failings that that the government schools have.
Beautifully put.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have kids?
One.
One?
But
And did they go
she's well grown now, so.
She's well grown,
yes,
but when
that's
she was
right.
little, did she
She
go
went to, a public school, but always public primary schools. We were overseas, so we went to international schools then, so they are private schools effectively, but we didn't really have any other choice.
Yeah.
But no, she did well, mostly in the much of the public school. She was a pretty bright kid, and so she was actually able to be funneled into a gifted and talented program while she was in primary school, and that was really suited her well. Allowed her to blossom when she'd been really getting a bit depressed in the other in an ordinary school.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
no problem.
Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day. Public or private schools, and why?
Oh, but I didn't grow up here.
That's
Does that
okay.
matter? Okay. From where we come from, I'd say private because, well, mostly that's just what I'm used to, and I'm used to smaller schools.
Yeah.
So I kind of rather know everybody rather than not knowing anybody at all, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, do you think it was worth the money?
I think so, personally, but I mean, I feel like people from public schools also have a freer lifestyle maybe, so maybe that's a con of being in a private school because you're much more sheltered. But personally, I'm quite happy with growing up in a private school, so.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Public.
Why? What's your opinion?
A person that's willing to study will study wherever they want. The will has to be there.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your day.
What's up?
Public or private schools, and why?
Oh, public schools, 100%. Private schools, they're full of rich wankers. Sorry, that was probably...
No, beautiful.
Nah, private schools, they're just a bit elitist. People are mean, really misogynistic. You only see some real putrid shit from places like St. Kitts and that. But yeah, I think public schools, they're fine. Bit more funding, bit more training for teachers, the bit eats. But private schools, shit house.
Beautiful. And which one did you go to yourself?
I went to a public school,
Yeah.
and then I did a year in a private school, and it was terrible. Absolutely
Beautiful.
terrible. A lot of racism.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, absolutely, unfortunately.
Thank you for your time.
No worries.
And here's the channel.
Public school, because there's just lots of opportunities, and I think you mix with different types of people as well.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Public or private schools, and why?
Well, I go to a private school and I like it. I feel like we definitely get better resources. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with public schools either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? And so far, have you been happy with everything?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Did you go to a public school at all?
I went to a Catholic school, so kind of in between the both of them, but yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I went to both when I was in high school. I went to private school. I don't know. I find that private schools are like a little bit pretentious sometimes and such, but public schools can, I don't know, have less resources and such, so.
Do you think it's worth the money, private schools?
Oh, it's definitely overpriced. Like, if I didn't have a scholarship, I could not afford it, so. Yeah, it's insane.
Sure.
Public or private schools, and why?
Oh, we've done both.
Private.
Private? What are your
More
reasons?
focused on the kids.
I feel like I enjoy both. Well, when I was in school, I'd enjoy both because I feel like other than the publicity, there's not a huge difference. I found that like the behaviour of kids doesn't really change that much. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think private schools are accessible to everybody. So if we have more public schools, education can be accessible to everybody. So I prefer public schools, and I think public schools can be as good as private schools if we like put effort and then like
them
really
more?
fund them more, really think about it, and then that's all.
Definitely. Thank you. Did you guys go to a public or private school? Anyone? You went to a
I went
public?
to a private school.
Oh, do you
Yeah.
have anything to share?
I do honestly agree. I enjoy the private school I went to, but I think if adequate funding was given to public schools where teachers were paid properly and resources were given at an efficient rate and like accessibility, then there wouldn't be any need for private schools. I think it's like the Scandinavian countries, they don't have private schools because they receive adequate funding from taxpayers. So, and their education is far higher than ours, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me. So
Well said.
Yeah.
Well spoken.
Just going back on like her statement, I personally agree that public schools, if they were better funded, it would be more inclusive to everybody. And in saying that, public schools like they are more common in local areas, and most people can't afford to commute or have a family member commute them to the private schools. So I'd say public schools just deserve better funding, so that in turn we can all get the education we deserve. Yeah.
Public or private schools, and why?
Public.
Why?
Better. Cheaper. Save money.
Definitely. So it's not worth the money. That's what you think?
Nah. Well, I don't know. We both went to public school, so
Yeah.
see why people probably do it. You probably get better education or whatever in private schools, but if you can't afford it, you can't afford it, I guess.
So public's accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Were you happy with the education you got at public schools?
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Made good friends there. Yeah.
Thank you. Do you think it's worth the money, basically?
Private school.
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky enough to go to a private school, and I feel like I benefited greatly from it. However, I know people through uni who went to public schools. We ended up in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
I think anything that can activate a child, I don't know if that's through funding or through attention, which I guess is through funding. But yeah, I know private schools double dip, which is very wrong. And I'd like to see there to be no difference. Like the Scandinavian model, very good. Like we could use that here for sure.
Definitely.
But I think it's a really hard question, and I don't know. Everyone works so hard to give their kids the best that they can, so it's just a shame that it is how it is, that you have to pay
It's
for
a very hard
quality.
question.
Yeah, actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I even answered that correctly.
It's hard. Yeah, but thank you. That was a great answer.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
We think they're both okay for different reasons, so
Okay. Yeah.
Public schools? I don't know, that's just a school that I went to and I had a good experience going there, co-ed, I quite enjoyed. And yeah, I think government should fund them more and give us more money.
Exactly. Thank you. So I'm just going to ask you, public or private schools, and why?
No school.
No school?
Absolutely. They're all woke.
Well, I was a private school kid, so I guess I'll go with that. And I guess better facilities. Yeah.
Do you think it was worth the money?
You should ask my parents that. I don't know. Yeah. I think so. I like to
From
think
your
so.
experience?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been to a public school?
Yeah, when I was young. So I changed to a private school when in year 4. But I don't know. I think it was either way. I had a few mates in public school. They seemed to do pretty well. So.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I'd say public schools because you're going to get a much more like diverse experience than private schools, and you save a lot of money. Yeah, I went to a public school, so that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah. So you don't think it's worth the money?
I think some are, like they prepare you a lot better for uni and stuff, but yeah, I'd say no, it's not worth the money.
And were you happy with your public school?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends. I think there's some public schools that are pretty good. They're probably pretty similar, but
Which one did you go to yourself?
I went to a private school.
Do you think it was good, the overall experience?
I think it was good, yeah. I think it was helpful and there was a lot of support, but I don't know, I think you could also find some public schools that are not super different, so I guess it depends on where you are, what's available.
Yeah? What about you?
I'm not from here.
Yeah.
I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you. I've been to a public school. I don't know. I think private schools can be good for networking. That's what we say in Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah, it's only the rich people go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, how is the funding like in Switzerland
for
public schools?
it's communal. So
Communal?
yeah, so if you're in a well-off communal area, also the public school's gonna be better.
So it depends on the area.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
does.
like that's quite similar here. Yeah.
But it's but I wouldn't say that there are bad schools in Switzerland in general. Like Switzerland looks out for everyone.
Public or private schools?
I like public schools.
Public schools?
Yeah.
Are those your kids?
Some of them.
Yeah? Which
Oh,
ones?
all of them except for one. Yeah, they're all gone now. I've got 4 kids.
Do they go to public or private?
Yeah, public schools.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why? I don't know. I think it supports the community a bit better. You get a better range of diversity and rich and poor. I think the public school system in Australia is very good. I like it. Yeah.
What do you think about the funding?
The funding, I think public schools can definitely do with more funding. Yeah. Especially in the regional areas, like we're from the country.
Oh,
Yep.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And kids happy with their education? Oh, they're nodding behind the camera.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
no, they all do very well at school. Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Thank you so much for your
No
time.
Ooh. I'm public school educated. I'm very pro public school. I love accessibility and taking away as many barriers as possible for students. I guess for people who can afford private education, why not? Although I don't think emphasizing exclusivity is the answer for me personally.
Do you think it's worth the money?
Is it worth the money? I don't know, because I don't know what they have over there.
I've never seen inside there.
I mean, I guess the extracurriculars and the connections, I think the connections is what people are actually paying money for rather than the quality of education, but
that's what someone said earlier. They're like, it's definitely more of a networking.
yeah, I mean, that's what it's like for everything that's exclusive, right? It's your living
Definitely.
area, your education, the places that you work. It's about getting access to the networks that you can use up.
What do you think about the funding?
The funding in terms of government funding that they receive, I think if you've got a pretty robust system of parents paying for the education already at like a minimum $25,000, $30,000, I'm not sure that you should be entitled to the same amount of public school funding. Yeah.
Beautifully said.
I went to a public school and it had its ups and downs, but I think it's good because you get exposed to a lot more people, a lot more different types of people.
What were the downs?
The downs, not as many opportunities. Yeah, that kind of thing.
What do you think is that way? Like why? Is it the funding? Is it the environment?
Yeah, the funding. That's probably the main thing.
Public schools.
What's your reasoning?
Reasoning? Well, I just don't like private school people.
Do you think it's worth the money, private schools?
On a general basis, private school education so much higher level than public school. You can just see by like ATAR and everything you can see. Like it, I don't know about I'm actually not quite sure about private school prices, but whatever it is, I'm sure you can thrive plentifully in like a general public school either way.
Definitely. verdict, public school.
Public school, either way.
Definitely.
A lot more pros. Well, no, private school is generally better, but I'm not willing to pay that price. Not willing to put that burden on my parents, you know.
Public.
Why?
I don't know, but it's like maybe it's cheaper or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you go to a public or private school?
I don't know my what is my school in what is my type of school in Australia? But it's RMIT University.
Harvard University?
RMIT.
RMIT?
Is it public or private?
Oh, like university?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the dynamic environment and friendly people, something like that.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, I would say public school. I went to private,
Yeah.
and it was too many white people, and then public school was far more diverse. That's basically it.
Beautiful. What about the funding?
It was better for my parents, I think, with the public school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Private school's just mental. It's like you don't know where the money's actually going, that
Yeah.
type of thing, and it's a bit, oh.
Do you think the money your parents gave was worth it?
I think so. Yeah. More broad subject selection. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think it was worth it. Yeah.
What about like the government funding?
I think public schools could definitely get more funding because there's so many more students just from different backgrounds that could do with that money and they wouldn't have the accessibility. It's like who you know, what you know, a lot of that in private school and a lot of people don't get that opportunity because they're not surrounded by people who are more connected, I guess, which I think there's value in, but there's also only value in it if it's available to everybody.
Beautifully said.
Public school because that's what my parents pay for, and I think you can get just as good of an education. So yeah.
Beautiful.
And there's heard bad things about private school students. So.
What have you heard?
Well, they're just catty. I guess they're not exposed. A lot of the time they're like one sex, so I guess they're not exposed to other genders, which can be like not good.
Or like not the co-ed. Like...
Yeah, not co-ed. Yeah.
So pro co-ed. Yes.
I'd say so. Funding for schools. I don't
okay.
think there's I don't know. I haven't heard too much about that. I think there definitely should be more funding for education, I guess, but...
Do you think private schools are worth the money?
No. I don't think so. I mean, I guess it depends where you are. Canberra, I feel like it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know about Canberra.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. I mean, you can get just as good of an education and then honestly go on to doing better things if you go to a public school, I'd say.
Definitely.